Another driver of safety is fiscal. It's cost a lot of money to have an unsafe workplace. You know, there's the direct cost of an accident, the medical costs, the uninsured costs, but what are the direct costs? The indirect costs, you've got to find a replacement worker. The indirect costs, you have to get a piece of equipment. Maybe the piece of equipment was damaged and you can't use it again. How about all the administrative costs to do the paperwork, the time lost? Maybe you can't meet a deadline for a client. All of these are the indirect costs of an accident. And as you can see in the iceberg, the indirect costs usually are 5 to 10 times greater than the direct costs. So you have a $5,000 accident. It appears to be a $5,000 accident. Multiply that by 5 or 10. So let's be conservative. Let's just multiply it by 5. That $5,000 accident really is $25,000 accident. And what hurts is you look at a company's ROI. The cost of that accident was $25,000. Put it against the ROI, because the company doesn't make 100% profits of their sales. You know, they got to pay labor, they got to pay buildings and everything. That $25,000 accident, someone out there has got to make an additional $250,000 in sales to compensate for that accident. As an employee-owned, I think it's important that we, as employees, and I as an employee, even in my situation where I wasn't in a company that was employee-owned, I wanted to help that bottom line, because if I help that bottom line, there's more opportunity for me to be promoted. There's more opportunity for me to get pay increase. There's more opportunity for my family members and neighbors to join the organization. So talking about money and safety, I never thought was a dirty word, because it's to my benefit that the company is strong. So fiscal responsibility is the second. Remember, legal and fiscal. There are two quantitative benefits to safety, and the quantitative benefits are that it's fiscally, as I mentioned, it's fiscally responsible. You save money. You reduce your risk, and when you reduce your risk, there's sustained value in a company. Morale goes up, production goes up, quality goes up. Usually these things are part and parcel. And there's also the qualitative benefits of safety. That a corporate responsibility, business flexibility, when you go out into these different areas where you're working and you want to get a work permit, you want to get a document, you want to get a certificate of occupancy, whatever you want. If you have a good reputation in that environment, if you have a good reputation in that area, you're more likelihood to get that. If you have a bad reputation and you're a bad player, the agencies are going to pull back and they're going to be a little bit more on you and overseeing what you're doing. So we have both quantitative and qualitative responsibilities for safety.